Peeps, well, what have we been up to? We've been doing things that you're not allowed to say on YouTube. We've been tidying up a bit. Still not done that shelf. Oh, let's have pointy finger. We'll enjoy the pointy finger. Still not done that one. Still not done that one. Sort of done that one. Definitely did that one. Power tool. Ooh, more power tools. Like power tool shelves. Wish I could figure out a nice way to keep them, but I haven't managed that yet. It's almost like they need a drawer each. Yeah, but you'd need like half of my workshop put out as drawers. What else? What else? Well, that's still a mess. That got tidier. Not a tidy bit. Ooh, that's all computer cases. That's all fishy bits. That's a pile of junk. That's my junk to be sorted out. Have we tidied anything else? Not really. I found myself a seat. Barrel full of fish food. Yeah, do about 2 of them a year in the pond. So, yeah. Barrel full of fish food. Works nicely as a seat. I'm going to have to polish it somewhat during the year. And that's about it. It's been wet, miserable, horrible, disgusting, make you all dizzy, move between the shelves. What else? Yeah, it's just been horrible. So I haven't done a lot. I found some bits to give away if I can get to it. Here we go, brand new Build the Dream Revel flags. I have 2 of them spare. The other one, if you can see, is backwards on the door. Build your dream. Yeah, they're 4 foot long. Maybe, yeah, about 4 foot. About 2 foot wide. Got 2 of them to give away. Yeah, you have to pay your own postage. I'm a pauper, remember. Right, what's happening out here? Pond, beautifully clear. Horribly mucky. Shall we go nab at the fish just to upset him? That big fat one. Fat fish. Actually, that looks like, yeah, that's one of the older ones. He's not doing well. I think that one will cop it soon. Fish, koi. Ooh, any more koi? Any more koi? Koi. Must be more than that. There's 2 more orange ones. There and there. The pond at the moment, well, the water's murky, I will say that. It's clearish. It's just all these leaves, they've trashed it. And I don't want to go mixing up all the water at this time of year because they're predicting really, really cold weather. So we shall have to wait and see. As you know, I turned this one off because it takes water from the bottom, and until it's got gravel in it will freeze easily. So yeah, full of leaves. More leaves. More leaves. I need a hoover. And then a British council that will agree to take your waste away without you paying for it every day. Strawberries, still strawberry. Broccoli, not broccoli in. Tomatoes, not being attrified as much. The frost got it yesterday. Or last night. Tomato. Oh, I don't like green tomatoes. We'll throw it on there and see if it self-roots. Got some of my little ones floating around. Loads of leaves. Took a big gallon of them off this morning. Big pile of leaves. I will stick them in a compost bin before anybody shouts at me. Yeah. Carrots. Not carroting. More like leafing. Ah, look, there they are. Underneath all the leaves. I could move them up the garden, but that sounds like a bit of effort. They're really heavy. So we'll leave them. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, it's cold, miserable. Well, it's not actually cold today, but it's miserable and wet. Fish, fish, look, fish. I didn't feed them yesterday, so they're all running around giving it, "Where's me scuff? Where's me scuff?" And you know what they say? No, neither do I. That's why I thought I'd ask you. Pond's at about 10 degrees today. Warm as normal. It's gone back to doing its normal thing, staying nice and warm. So yeah, I need to clean it, but I'm not doing it while it's cold or while it's going to be really cold. So the filters will deal with the bulk of it, and then we will wait until springish and we will go ballistic and clean the whole thing down, I think, this year. I did last year as well. Was it last year? No, it was the year before. Swept the bottom, cleaned it out, scrubbed the sides, turned it all blue again. Yeah, it looked terrible for weeks until it went green again. That's about it. As I said, it's been raining every day. It's been horrible, miserable. Let's wander back in. It's either been cold or raining, and yesterday when I tried to come out, it rained every time I stepped out the door. So I went back in, it stopped raining. Making pretty patterns on this stuff. It makes lovely badgy material for the daughter. She quite likes them. So just been looking for patterns on the web. Yeah, going to make her some skulls and some gears and things like that. As you can see, it's still a bonsai. Pictures, look. Came from the boss's grandmother's. Oh, need a cloth. Cloth! There's a cloth. Excuse me a minute. Ah. What's this one of? Small bin. Yep, okay. I'm not a... Well, I do like art. I'm just... It's the same picture. Why the woman had two pictures the same, I don't know. They are identical. Perhaps they were for the bedrooms, I don't know. And a picture of... Ooh, can't pronounce that. It's obviously... Oh, Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées, whatever you want to pronounce it like. Oh, look, dice. Hey, found some more dice. And a screwdriver. Screwdriver. Cheap, nasty one. Useless. Dice. Or die. Die, you horrible person. Yes, is there any more under there? No, just 3 of them. What else did we find while we were rummaging around besides all my power tools? Oh, put the lid on that before it all runs away. Found some really, really posh metal. Comes from British Nuclear Fuels, that one. Way! That's about it, really. Oh, cleaned the air compressor, hence puddle on the floor. Yeah, let that go through the wood. It's not like my floor's worth much. It's the cheapest I could fit at the time, although it is wood. It's not hardboard or plywood or anything like that. It's wood. Yeah, so it's done its job. It's been in 15 years? 12 years roughly I've had this thing. So yeah, before this I had a concrete one that was an ex-garage somebody gave me. So I used it as a shed for good 7 or 8 years, and then I couldn't fit what I wanted in it, so the wife suggested building a bigger one, so we did. Cost me, it was really expensive. It's 20 foot by 30 foot in its total width and depth, and I think it was £1,200 including absolutely everything, including insulation, although I never insulated the roof, but all the walls are insulated. So at some point I could insulate the roof and make it lovely and warm in here, but I can't see it happening in the near future. Oh, big bright light bulb. Sorry, people. Yeah, toys. Opaque plastic. That's for doing light fittings and the such like when you need to diffuse the light. Well, the junk we got stashed. Oh, saw blades. Fragging big spring. I can't even remember what that was off. Doing the silly voice again. Don't matter. Oh, look. Fluorescent light tube cover for the tank. We used to have a blue bulb and 2 whites. They were all 6-foot fittings. No, it was 3 whites and 1 blue. Made the fish really pretty in the tropical tank. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Look. See, you can't really see them, but just there is the ends of the 4-foot tube fittings, because I swapped over to LEDs last year. Was it last year, the year before? Year before again? I haven't done a lot for 2 years, have I? Fridge. That's for keeping beer. Got to do the silly voice for beer. That's about it, really. As I said, I've not done a lot. It's been horrible, and this video really should be cut down to about 33 seconds of I haven't done a lot, but stuff, yeah, I always put them up as I make them. Yeah, I really don't organise my videos or cut them, and yes, I'd love to have millions of YouTube videos, but I'm not that lucky. There you go, look, modeller's airbrush set up there. What else we got up there? What did we find while we were rummaging? Tap and die set. That's a Duff drill. It's the same as this one. They were £12 each, so we bought 2 of them. And one of them worked lovely, that one. Yeah, and the other one's got Duff windings in it. Doesn't work very well at all. Well, it did for about a day. What's that? Oh, that's a old Black & Decker drill, but the case itself has still got stop wobbling your finger. Still got all the drills in it. That's it. That one. Is it that one? Yes, that one. It's a spare one of them. I went to the wife, go get me a lighter drill, and she came back with a 1050 watt 3.5 kilogram drill to hold in one hand. Spare outer. That one has a variable pickup on it, whereas that one is an instant on or off. Yeah, 26. No, is that 20? Jeez, it is 26,000 RPM. Yeah, so I've got a variable one and a direct speed one. Drill bits, 2 cases of. Nail gun. Oh, look at that light flashing. Yeah, let's stop that, that's horrible. Drill you've just seen, angle grinder you've seen the review, Bodge sander, crappy Black & Decker, yeah, Black & Decker reciprocating saw, can't remember, scroll saw, yeah, handheld type, paint stripper, no, wallpaper stripper, hot air gun, big grinder, big grindy discs and saw blades, big saw. What do the Americans call them? Oh, I can't remember. Sander, planer. Binger. Free sign. Whoever wants it, send the email. Chop saw, multiple angle, slidey bar job, bin oiled, put away for the winter. Don't do wood in winter. The worst tool I've ever bought, table saw. No adjustment at all. And it's great for throwing pieces of wood across the garden. Proper scroll saw. That's actually broken. Smashed its own base. It still works though, so I still use it. Yeah, had to take all the safety precautions off it because it's kept smashing everything. You've seen the big beast. Big beast. Car that I can't really afford. Not the real one anyway, obviously I've got that one. Weissman. Nice car though. Look at that. Look at that. That's not bad for a model, is it? And it's a die cast. What else? Drill press. Sander. I need a grinder. Haven't got a grinder. Haven't got a lathe. Yeah, my little baby CNC does me for most things, and that's up the house. I've run out of materials for it though, so... Oh, yeah, oh. Dehumidifier for when I'm really doing proper painting. Set it running, it sucks in all the dust and crap. Yes, I actually spray paint in here as well. Can you not tell by the blue door? That's when you're testing the air gun to see if it works. What else we got? Nobody claimed Lincoln. I don't blame you actually. Nobody claimed the knife. I don't blame you on that one either. What few clamps I've got? I ain't many, to be honest. Yeah, I tend to bodge and make do. Yes, a wall full of screwdriver and chisels. Plans for a tank that I am busy building, just extremely slowly. Spare fans for computers, cooling fans. Roof rot. That's where the ivy from the back of next garden's garden keeps attacking my workshop. Vacuum former. And I think that's about... Oh, shredder. Got to have a shredder. Great for throwing bits of wood in and watching it clank around for 5 minutes. Signed football. I got no idea why it's here, don't ask. The wife put it in. Paints, thinners, spare cable. That's about it. A compressor, obviously, you've just seen that. Yeah, still need loads of sorting out. I really keep thinking I should get a bin bag and bin half of it, you know. Anyway, that's the lot. So, you know what to do. Subscribe. Have a nice day now. That's it for today. It's time to say goodbye. Why don't you subscribe, like me, hate me, who cares? And have a nice day. Bye.